am Tiffany Empire Impact Ignite. It's Monday. I got time today. And I put it out there straight like that. I'm live on YouTube and Facebook because I feel like this is about to be so good. I am the Brave Boss, and then on YouTube I said, what if what you're currently doing, if that fell through? You know what I'm saying? That's what I said over here to my YouTube family. If you're over there, make sure you subscribe, stay connected, because I am Tiffany Empire Impact Ignite. And it took me a long time to just kind of get to a place where I let people know who I am, what I'm about, and just me really being able to understand that. And then just for me to just say, I am the Brave Boss. Of course I'm more than that, but the reason why I am the Brave Boss, I'm about to let you know why, okay? Why I'm focusing on targeting braiders, why I'm focusing on building up these barbers, because you know what? I remember when I was just a little girl. For those that don't know, let me help you understand. My mother was on crack cocaine for 20 years. At the end of the day, my grandma had to raise me, and she did a great job raising me. Okay, she raised me, meaning from the time I came out of my mama's womb, she made sure that I walked across that stage. My grandmother co-signed on my first apartment, period, when I was in middle school, okay, 7th grade, when we came back after my aunt gave her a break. My 6th grade year, I was in District 2 in Columbia, South Carolina. 7th grade, we was coming back, going to back to District 1. Okay, that's kind of how I knew a lot of people in District 1 and 2 back home. And listen, I already had to start doing my hair. I was already wearing extensions and weaves because my aunt would do our hair, because again, my mother was strung out on crack. So the reason why I'm the Brave Boss, I started using my sisters as my little doll babies, my mannequins, my real life heads in the 5th grade, but I don't count that. I give myself those 2 years. I give them years right on back. Okay. Because in the 7th grade, by the time I got in the 7th grade, I was able to do crochets. I was able to braid my own hair. I was able to do my own quick weaves. Okay. But I could do my hair enough to the point that my people in the neighborhood, first of all, and I got the receipts. Okay. They in my email. Don't worry about it. I got the proof. Okay. They would admire what I'm doing. Mind you, I never really wanted to do hair, but it was just something that, I could do. I'm trying to do my own hair, honestly, because I never liked wearing tight braids. Like, I would get a headache. I would get headaches a lot when I was little, like migraines. Okay, that's another level of headache. So this is me being 12 years old, tapping into a gift. I'm just like, okay, I can do hair. A lot of times when you in the hood, and that's why I never talk about kitchen titians. I never talk about braiders and where they start, because I understand if you really good, you're going to start from home anyway. So what it is, my grandma started letting me service people, meaning build clientele, take clients in her kitchen, because it wasn't my kitchen anyway, because I was just a little girl. I ain't had no money, but my grandma opened up her space where we laid our head at, and she would let me make my own money. My grandma would always work. She pulled doubles, 11 to 7, but by the time I was 12 years old, 7th, 8th grade, 9th grade, that canteen money, I could make my own money. Before I even was able to go into Urban League, I could make my own money. But my grandma was not like savvy. My grandma was from the hood, straight gutter. Like, listen, that's why I don't really condone all the savagery, because honestly, I came from like a whole nother set. Yeah, like I came from a lot of savagery, child. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, okay, from that experience, from her allowing me to do hair in the house, we'll do hair at the park, in the hallways, at school, in the gym. It is what it is. It was never something that I really had to push, because I wasn't trying to build up this whole, I'm going to be this hairstylist and all of that, because really that was the attitude that my mama had. Like, my mama could honestly braid way better than me. Like, my mama could braid. So I got like big fingers, but my mama fingers are bigger than mine. But honey, my mama could braid. Like, my mama could braid this much of hair. Like, honey, Mind you, I'm telling you, at this time, my mama was still out. She would braid. She was getting tickets for at least $100. At the end of the day, she was doing like frontline workers' hair, all the D-boys' hair. Listen, because she needed 100 so she can, have enough money. She ain't trying to do no $5 hit, no $20 hit. I'm just telling you what I know. I'm just telling you the stuff that I was around. This is why I'm super passionate about what I'm doing now. So needless to say, I will still be able to do my own hair, which of course, my grandma would get our hair done. We would still go to the hairdresser and stuff like, when it was Easter, birthdays, whatever, we'll go up in there. But at the end of the day, in the meantime, in between time, I could still do my own hair and I could still do my little sisters and them hair. It was never like mandatory. I was never made to do their hair, but of course I could utilize them. And this is why, let me tell you, my baby sister, her head has been bigger than mine's her whole life. Okay. So even with kids price and listen, and she had the most hair out of the girls, like my baby sister. She had the biggest head and the most hair. So let me tell you, I had great practice heads. Okay. So needless to say, doing hair, $50, this back in the 90s, like, this in the 90s doing hair and stuff, you know what I'm saying, for $50. So at the end of the day, if you're doing $50 anything right now, like, you might be kind of like crazy a little bit, because I mean, we've already done that. But it's a good place to start. And this is me as a child. I then, of course, now mind you, this is me as an innocent child, not sexually active or anything like that. Then you start getting grown. So this kind of way the mentorship come in. This is why I'm the braid boss. I'm the braid boss. I am the braid boss. I'm the go-to, because I'm telling you, I know the highs and the lows of, okay, your family want to go to the Africans and then they turn around and want you to be the one that correct or refreshing that service. And I'm like, dang, you just paid the Africans, but you want me to fuss and fight with you about the 50? What we not about to do, I ain't about to fuss and fight with you about the 50. Or I ain't about to fuss and fight with you about telling you going to pay me 100 to do the outside of this right here, because you just dropped that on them. So being able to navigate from those confrontational situations with family and friends, the familiar people, that was one of the reasons why when I honestly became licensed, I was like, I don't got to ever do nobody hair in the hood, because I'm not trying to put myself into no confrontational situations, because I already know around the hood, at the end of the day, when you in the hood, 9 times out of 10, you doing hair, you fighting, just doing little hood stuff. So I wasn't trying to do everybody hair in the hood, but I mean, if I was doing hair, I would do hair. And then at the same time, you might mess around and end up in a fight before the weekend is over. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's super, super important to me to express and share the importance of professionalism. You know what I'm saying? When you building your brand, when you marketing, at the end of the day, when you really understand who you are. And then now, like, once I began doing it as a career, not trying to jump all over the place, if I really understood, even as a child, how your money is in your hands, you think I'm going to be trying to just straight go toe to toe, blow for blow with somebody every weekend, fighting and doing all that? No, I don't have time. I don't have time to be in a relationship that me and my supposed to be boyfriend, we fighting each other. I can't be fighting with my baby daddy. I can't be fighting with my supposed to be spouse. I can't be fighting with my homegirls. I can't take my money makers unless I'm in a boxing class and I'm about to go blow for blow. If I'm doing hair, I need all these knuckles, this wrist. I need my hand. I can't afford my arm to get broke or none of that. I can't afford it. I can't take that kind of risk. Okay. So you got to get with somebody that's going to help challenge you in those areas, because honey, you might got the skill, you might got the talent, but if you don't know how to really honestly like balance that thing out and be developed and fine-tuned and let somebody hold you accountable so you can really grow in those areas, like outgrow all of that hood ratness stuff, that thug, that thug, let me tell you, you're going to have to put that down if you really trying to build something worth that's going to outlast you, that's going to allow you to even have longevity in the career, okay? Because this is a career. It is a thing, okay? So in that, I still was impressed, honey. I done worked for DSS. I done worked with Urban League. I done worked at Piggly Wiggly. I done worked at McDonald's. I done worked at Bojangles. I done worked at Johnson Food Service. I done been supervisor. I done been managers. I done worked in, other educational systems. I done got marketing certificates, leadership certificates, you know, like, listen. So I'm saying that because crazy thing, even in high school, like everybody was like, girl, you do hair, you should go into cosmetology at the career center in the local, you know, community. So I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't even really thinking about that. Boom. Cosmetology program was full, right? God ended up having me go in the marketing program. This in high school. So now I'm in the marketing program with my little bougie marketing teacher, Miss Milton. I love her to this day. I mean, I gave all my teachers a run for their money, honey. Let me tell you, that's why I always be like, I respect educators because they're not paid what they're worth. And come to find out, I mean, I'm an educator as well too. They earned their checks. I'm telling you, they earned it with me. I know I was just that kind of student, you know, and that's why I'm the Brave Boss. Because at the end of the day, I've always liked learning, but not in a traditional setting. So now it really makes sense to me that is relatable to the creative learner. With Miss Melton, she would teach us different ways to market and stuff like that. We had like the whole Otis Spunkmeyer thing. But let me tell you, while I was taking marketing, getting certified in marketing, and now I'm even developing and growing more, honey, everybody that took the cosmetology class, show love, y'all. Show love. What's going on? If you're feeling what I'm talking about, this Mindset Monday. Everybody that took that cosmetology class that somebody had suggested for me to take, but it was full, all of them had to do their hours over. Let me tell you, this is why I love being a kingdom coach. I love talking about how God can align stuff, because at the end of the day, I never saw myself as no woman of God, no kingdom, nothing. I knew nothing about no kingdom. All I knew is I believe that Jesus was real, but you know, like I told y'all, my mama was strung out on crack 20 years, so baby, by default, and I grew up in the hood, so it is what it is. You know, but I had them, you know, those morals of what was instilled in me as a child. But honey, 7th grade, I ain't had to go to church and stuff. You know, by the time I got in 7th grade, my grandma ain't made me go to church or nothing. I was getting ready to start going to teen clubs. So we clubbing, we making sure our hair done around the neighborhood. We going to school, and it is what it is. All I knew is I'm going to do my work. I don't need nobody standing over my shoulder to tell me to do my work. I'm going to do my work because I already know I'm going to graduate. You know, my mama was a high school dropout. Dropped out, periods, boo. So listen, now we up in here getting these certificates, certifications and stuff like that, not really knowing, you know, what all of these different organizations was about. But I already knew I really wasn't gonna be a typical college girl or whatever like that. I did do some credits at Midlands Tech and stuff like that, but I could have moved. I didn't move. I was thinking about going into the military just so I could get some more structure and some more discipline, some more guidance, like just wanting that guidance. Like that's something that I always wanted. But I did not go into the military. Thank God. I thought about reconsidering that when Zay was like 1 or 2, but it was like so many loops and hurdles that I would have had to jump through. I'm like, and next thing you know, boom, they had to shut down. So needless to say, mind you, I already hadn't got licensed by then. So what had happened was, okay, now going through high school, let me tell you one of the things that was crazy. In high school, and I'm gonna just kind of keep it broad, we deal with an enormous amount of losses. Now that I think about it, from the 9th grade to the 12th grade, it was so many students either dying, being killed, all kind of gang related stuff. It was so much crazy stuff going on. Now that I think about it, I was like, really, children? Like when we kids, we do have like our own world. Because I was trying to ask God, like, help me make this make sense. Like, how does mentorship gonna go? How does coaching gonna go? Where does me even talking about this braid thing come into play? Because I really did not even want to do this. Like, I don't even like doing hair like that. I've always liked the after fact when I gave the people the mirror and how it made the people feel. Meaning, I love people more than the exchange of the money or the exchange of me just standing behind a chair to do their hair. If I'm not able to make this person feel good or make this make sense, then I don't care to do that. I'd rather do something else. you know, I would literally rather do something else. So this is why I'm the braid boss go to, because at the end of the day, I understand like the highs and lows of it, the self-doubts, the part when you're not sure of what it is you're supposed to do. And even when you're doing what you're doing, people love what you're doing, but it's not fulfilling. It is not fulfilling. It is not fulfilling. It is very scary if you're thinking you're going to catch carpal tunnel. You don't know how else are you going to make money. So that is why I've always been willing to learn new ways of how to take what I'm doing and, you know, give it and still multiply it. What can I do? Sometimes people don't know about going to classes, educating themselves, getting around other people that know more than you without being intimidated or without feeling like you're afraid to turn down a client or reschedule a client or reposition a client in your work schedule, to be able to go out and get the information you need. So when you come back, you add more value in your business and in your client. Because if you really servicing these people and these people really value what you got to say, then if you got more to give them while you're performing that hair service, they're going to appreciate you even the more. Okay. And let's go to that. When people are, I could tell them to quiet down, but guess what? I'm a full-time mother and I'm not, because I want mothers to understand how being your own boss and how getting more information and just position yourself so you can be available and around those that really matter versus always serving. Like, listen, when you in a business that is people serving, like doing hair, being a braider, barber, stylist, whatever, like this is a customer service business. And let me tell you, them customers can drain you, deplete you, not even appreciate you. And guess what you've done? You sacrificed countless times, countless hours, your body, your sleep, your stomach, your vision, your safety, your children, for them. And then in return, sometimes you don't get back what you put out. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? How do you professionally handle that situation without compromising your brand, compromising your integrity, wrestling, fussing, and fighting with no client about no hair appointment? They trying to tell you how to run your business. They don't want to grow with you. They want to keep you down. And then they don't even want to grow. What do you do? What do you do? Let me tell you, one of the toughest things that I had to do was face the reality when one time one of my clients told me that they didn't feel like I loved them, and I was in a season of turmoil and I mean in my marriage and just as a parent, where I got a client that want to come, but I can't take you at that time because I gotta be at the bus stop to pick up my kids. I got to be there. And how dare you tell me and question the love I got for you when I've made countless sacrifices to meet your needs, and it's like it's never enough. And I don't care if you're a woman of God. I don't care if you are whoever. I don't care if you're a root doctor. I don't care who you are. If I'm telling you I can't do it right now, I need you to understand that I can't do it. And if you got to find another stylist, then you're just going to have to find somebody else. And God bless you, because I have to know and be okay with making my, myself and my responsibilities a priority. Things have changed, and I'm telling you, things can constantly change in business. One of the things and one of the ways that I built my business from just being like, because I started not being a mother, then I became a mother. I built my business because I was able to overly serve. I was able to not keep these people in the salon all day, every day. I didn't have to stop to go get nobody from no daycare because I didn't have no children. At first, but then when you get into a place where, okay, well, I don't have nobody to pick my child up, so I'm gonna need you to understand. Either I'm gonna put you in the dryer, under the dryer, or you can just sit right here because I'm the only one that can go pick this child up. I'm the only one that can do this. So how are we gonna work this out? Because you're saying that you don't want nobody else to do your hair but me, and I can't pay no daycare fees and late fees and keep having my child waiting and have the daycare people looking at me because they like, girl, you ain't here yet. We ready to go too. You know what I'm saying? So these are some of the things that come with bossing up your business, adjusting your schedule, having the necessary conversations with those clients, seeing where you honestly at in business to see what you need to do, who you need to reach out to get certain help, what price checking you need to do, what you need to, how you need to create and develop more strategies to increase your income so that way you can pay the aftercare after you've gotten the daycare. You know what I'm saying? So that way your child is safe. So that way your child is not just, with you, but you're not even able to pay attention to that child. Because honestly, when we bring them children in, they be like wanting our attention and put us on mama mode. And now you slowing me down from the style that I could have done being done. But now I got to keep giving you the tablet. I got to give you this. I got to give you that. Oh my goodness. When really, if I had somebody that I could have just paid like the, $24 to $50 to real quick. Yep. I probably ain't making nothing but $50 off this. This is why it's so important to make sure that the services that you're providing quality service, that you're getting top notch. You got top notch training so you can have top quality skills. So that way your skill set match what your asking price. And then in your delivery, you're able to get what you need. So that way you can provide for your household like you need. And you sometimes you just don't know how to put all that together on your own without a mentor or a coach. You know what I'm saying? Some people talk against coaches and mentors, but what coaches and mentors do is honestly help alleviate certain pain points and pressures and help you figure it out without you over there trying to figure it out on your own. Like when I tell you the things that I've witnessed and seen, even to the point, just some good problems that I've had. Like I was in just places in business to where I was ready to grow, but the business that I was inside of, they wasn't growing. And I'm like, this structure is not able to hold and carry what it is I want to offer my clients. So even though it's affordable to me, I'm going to have to take this risk so that way I can expand my brand the way that I want to be able to give my clients the experience that they need. And guess what? I have to be willing to count up the cost and make that sacrifice to be able to offer this level of service to my clients versus exposing them to a lot of drama, exposing them to a lot of this cattiness. I need to be able to expose my clients to a certain type of environment, and I gotta see and make time to go and see if I can find that environment. That means I might gotta go after I've serviced all my clients, or go and look before I go in to service my clients, because that's what it takes to be the boss. That's what it takes. It costs to be the boss. If you're the visionary and you're the one that is the CEO of your business, it don't matter if you are renting a booth. It don't matter if you got a room in your house. If your house ain't able to maintain and hold your business so your business can expand like it needs to, then you might gotta come about your house. The kitchen can't service everybody like it needs to, because at the end of the day, especially when you lay your head in that place, you ain't gonna want any and everybody. They can't come in there. So now you capping on some of your money. You gotta ask yourself, is it worth capping on, or is it worth you finding a place so you can professionally hold and service these people on the next level? And then now you got your domain, your personal space back to yourself. You know what I'm saying? These are certain decisions that, listen, if you're going to be your own boss, you got to know how to make them. And honestly, truth be told, if this is your first business or is your first time, you don't necessarily know how to make them. So you might go somewhere that might have cost you more than you was willing to spend. You might have not went somewhere that is costing you more than what you willing to risk. You know what I'm saying? So this just behind the scenes with the Braid Boss. I'm just saying, because I can't have y'all saying come braid like a boss and y'all know what it's like to be a braid boss. Y'all don't know what I've encountered, what has gotten me to this point. Because at the end of the day, it's a Monday and I'm right at home with my children. So that's boss move to me. I'm at home with my children. I'm still working my business. I'm minding my business. I'm doing my thing, but I position myself to come from behind the chair. When I go behind that chair, I got strategic execution when I go, if I go, when I go. You see what I'm saying? And that is not my only source. Good problems. Okay, how am I going to alleviate and break down this clientele, shift these people so they can go where they need to go, and they ain't just relying on me and got me scared to make a move because now my business is shifting. How can I do that? What does that look like? I can help you figure out how to do that. I can help you figure out what that look like. I can help you become a licensed professional boss, trained with mentorship, with coaching, being developed, not making a lot of costly mistakes. I was on certain phone calls with women that was giving up on their beauty career. They was going back into a 9-to-5. And I said, if you would just give me an opportunity, I got a place for you to work. I'm going to help market you. I'm going to encourage you, help you build your brand. And now they're in their own suites, in their own business. That's what a boss do. Bosses create other bosses. They don't have to compete with nobody. They don't have to compete with nobody. I got people right now, they be like, well, how you going to help me if you got this going on and that going on? You need to not focus on everything I got going on. You focus on this chair and you work this chair. And as you work in this chair, I'm going to help you work it. And let's build your brand. Let's build you. That's what you do. You focus on what it is you're trying to accomplish. And I'm telling you, it's no other time, no better time to be a boss, to be your own boss. You get to set your schedule. Yes, you're going to have to get disciplined, but at the end of the day, you got the freedom to set your schedule. If you ain't making no money, then that's on you, baby. That's on you. If you ain't making no money, that's on you. If you sit down on your gifts, talking about ain't nobody wanting to teach you, traditional schools ain't teaching you, nobody don't want to take the time with you. Because I had a girl like that too. I was trying to go out and get some more information, and she was trying to, me as the owner, she was thinking I was going to be there every day. Baby, I ain't your teacher. You said you was your own boss. So I can't be in here every day with you, but I understand the needs. Every business owner don't have the time that it takes to pour into those that are inside of your business. So what does that look like? You might got to bring somebody in to help empower your business so that way they can speak the language to the women that's in your business, so you're not continuing to have a disconnect in your business. And you getting the empowerment that you need, getting fired up and getting excited about your business because it's still your baby. Nobody don't want to feel like they making the owner rich, which you ain't making the owner rich, but nobody don't want to feel like that. So how do you implement structures in that? How? Because let me tell you, you can get whatever you want, but if you're the only one that's making that money and if one wrong thing happened to you and your money stop, you ain't no boss. If one thing happened to you, your finger, your arm, leg, let me tell you, things be happening to people. One wrong car accident, one wrong move, one wrong blow. We just came out of October. You know how many people are in domestic violence relationship? One wrong move, it may cost you your whole career because you have not even understood how to honestly be a businesswoman versus a hustler. I'm telling you. You don't want to put all that pressure on you being the one that got to continue to produce the money. If you started off as a braider, it's no reason that you have not bossed up your brand. You might be stopped, done reached a brick wall. What is it to do? I can't tell you how many times I don't try to go to certain classes and everybody don't let you into their classes. Everybody don't let you in because they want you to, oh, you got it. You don't need what I got. People don't even know what people need. I had one young lady, she didn't need my skills because her skills was way better than mine. Give credit where credit due. But that business etiquette on the business side got to improve. And that means you got to be willing to take the time to go and learn new things, meet new people, get new friends. People talking about no new friends. All your friends on welfare, sleeping around, doing all that, and you don't want no new person. You don't want nobody that's healed and whole. You want everybody to be toxic and smoking and drinking and drugging and cheating and lying and a lot of nothing. What the world? No, I need some new friends. I need some business besties. Talking about best friends, and best friends should be able to make money together. Best friends ain't just on the phone keying and broke. Get you somebody that you can level up with. Get you somebody that's going to add value to you. And that's somebody that might got to be in the form of a stranger. I'm just letting you know. If you're looking for ways, opportunities to honestly be embraced by sisterhood so that way you can take off, That way you can boss up, be on a business woman tip. Okay. Then I want to definitely invite you to schedule a discovery call, complete a contact form at IamTiffany.org. It is a Monday. And honey, it's nothing funny when your money is funny. It's nothing funny when you don't know what to do with the gifts God done gave you. It's nothing funny. That thing will drive you crazy. It will drive you up a wall. So many people are so gifted. So many people are so talented. But at the end of the day, you got to work what you got. And God told me to go back. Go back to where it started from. It was braiding. Before I came and I could be on here talking about I'm a master educator, barber instructor, master barber stylist. I am Tiffany, all that. Let me tell you, I'm this little girl started with braiding skills at her grandma's house, and it grew from there. I've always been very impressionable on people. I'm like a person you kind of can't forget in a sense. So now I want to make sure that I'm making the right impressions on the right people, helping the right people. It may be you, it may be your daughter. You may be interested in the beauty industry, the barber industry. Let me tell you, if you want the blueprint, if you want to be with the braid boss, if you really want to be bossed up, if you really want the help that you say you desire, you don't got to go to none of these old fake braid bosses that can only give you 50% of what it is you're looking for. If you want it all, like if you really want it to make sense, like in a God factor way, I'm telling you, you want to book your session, you want to get on this call so that way we can strategize how to help you win, whatever winning looks like to you. I'm with it. I'm for it because I know what it's like to start off as a little girl, don't know nothing about entrepreneurship, but literally you've already been self-employed, capable of making your own money since a little girl, preteen, making your own money, capable, people willing to pay. Then you turn around. And I ain't even gonna talk about just the opportunity for me to be a shampoo assistant. When I was a shampoo assistant, making money through a referral, and I was able to service and braid in that business. So boom, boom, I'm making money from the owner, and the owner let me make my money. But guess what slowed it down? The wrong relationship. I was in a bad domestic violence relationship, and I let it go. So I can speak to that. I know what that's like. I know what that look like. I know what that can feel like. It can be embarrassing. You don't know how to really build from there. Turn around, start building your business, building your brand, still in that same old relationship, controlling relationship, toxic relationship. They ain't adding value to you. They see them trying to make sure ain't nobody hollering at you while they hollering at everybody. They ain't helping you build and structure out something. They want to get the credit for being with somebody that's a boss, been a boss the whole time, but they not adding no value. Let me tell you, I know what that look like. I know what that feel like. I know what it's like getting married, getting stagnant. Then I know what it's like going through the divorce, the separation, still building, braiding like a boss. At this point, I already was at Master Hair Care, especially, but still, that one gift is what was keep making room for me because your gift's going to make room for you. That particular individual right now to this day is cutting because they was motivated by the gift from the boss. That's what I'm telling you. I'm the brave boss, master strategist. Master strategist. If you want to be in position to start a career in the barber industry and the beauty industry, let me tell you, let's get on the call. Let's get your business started. If you're trying to figure out how to make your business more fulfilling, so you can be the mom that you desire, that the mom you need to be while these kids is little, we need to hop on a call. We need to hop on a call because guess what? I had to have a come to Jesus moment with myself. Hold on. These relationships with these men is not more important than my relationship with my children, because these children not gonna stay little. They're gonna develop into me and they self, and I don't need them to take none of the issues. Some of their mama one day and they feeling they looking for love because their mama was giving love to the clients and to these marriages, these men that was not honestly equal with me. You see what I'm saying? So be okay with having that conversation, because I done had those conversations. I've had to have those conversations with myself. I had to go get some pay for some coaching, some counseling, some different things. I had to, make it make sense. So really I could boss up on another level. Where I was seeing myself. And even when you down, you don't really even see yourself where you really see yourself, but you see yourself somewhere, at least not there. So if you see yourself, having your own business, you just don't know what that look like. You see yourself doing hair, but you want purpose behind it. Let me tell you, everything I do, it got to be connected to purpose. I need the reason to do what it is I'm called to do, or it just makes it so tedious and hard for me to do it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's easy for me to come on here and say, I am the Brave Boss, like, because I got the whole blueprint, like, yeah. Now offering only VIP services, period, point blank. And I let them know we're going to do this if you fit the type of client that I serve, because you might not be for me. And I can say that confidently, and they can respect it. You want to get to a place where you're in business and people respect you, your brand, your business, what you're doing. I'm telling you, it's an amazing place. You want to make sure that your business is legalized. You ain't got to hustle. And what's so crazy, every time when I say the whole you ain't got to hustle, I seen this post like last week. And they was just talking about hustling in business, because at the end of the day, you can build your business because the owner probably got hustling. I'll be laughing like, as much as I'm big on business, I already know it's in my blood. Like the grind is in my blood though. Like it's in me. I have to slow myself down so I don't go into this whole, in a sense. But I know it's in me, and everybody don't have it. Everybody don't got that grit, that grind. Everybody don't. But I'm on assignment to help others start their business. Start your business, be about your business, developing your business, growing your business. And that's why I love birthing out other business owners. I know a lot of people like to have babies and stuff like that, but honey, them babies can't work yet. Let's birth out something that's going to produce some finances, so that way the finances that baby, that business baby can produce, can help take care of you and your baby. Honestly, that's really period it. Because honey, is nothing, the feeling when you got somebody that is looking to you to provide for them and you cannot afford it, you can't do it, you have nothing to offer. That is painful. It really is. So I just wanted to come on here real quick while I had a little time. Okay, I had just a little time for you. And if y'all want to boss up, if you're a braider, if you're a barber, let me tell you, if you're interested in the hair career, if you're interested in switching careers and you just don't know how to do that, you don't know what that look like, listen, book your favorite business coach, book your favorite life coach, book your favorite kingdom coach, okay? Because we're going to put into practice the word of God. We're going to make it come alive in your life for you and them children, because y'all deserve the best. So I'm about to go ahead and get off here. And let me tell you, if y'all want to be in the inner circle, let me tell you, I'm rounding up all the queens. If you didn't Reclaim Your Pearls, girl, go ahead on and Reclaim Your Pearls, girl. Go there in our private Facebook group. But then we got another inner circle with the queens for the vision. All visionaries are super excited. So that way it's really about to help boss these women up, develop them, and so they can grow. Them, their children, whatever it is, what it is, whatever queens need, we're going to help each other. That's what it's about. So I'm super excited about that. And if you're interested in being in that community, listen, don't hesitate to fill out the contact form at iamtiffany.org. Complete the contact form. DM me if you're interested in being in the community, because we're just getting warmed up. We did our first session yesterday. Next Sunday is our next one. And guess what? Let me tell y'all what it's going to be about, because y'all thinking people playing. I'm not. So we did some vision casting yesterday. Next week, we're going to do budgeting. Then we're going to have a credit meeting. And then we're going to talk about parenting. And it may switch up month to month. But let me tell you, it's on. It is on like popcorn. Okay. So I am Tiffany, Empower Impact Ignites. Sign up for any of these boss classes as well. We do have the Braid Like a Boss signature class as well as a intro to manicuring class. So if you're interested in braids, beauty, nails, listen, you want to sign up, put that in the notes section in the contact form and listen, we'll be in touch with you. Talk to y'all later. Love y'all so much. Braid like a boss, girl.